Well, welcome to Stroke, the Journey of Thin podcast. I'm your host, Aaron Avila. I'm 15-year post-stroke and brain aneurysm survivor. I want to thank, first of all, Sean was in the audience. Sean, thank you for being out there. Appreciate that. Today's podcast is a topic that I want. Let me pull up what I got on it. Your energy will flow where your focus goes. It is my opinion, Stroke TV Media's opinion, that before any physical therapy in the hospital after a stroke, before any OT, they need to teach us stroke survivors how to deal with the mind. Because really, what the battle we face on a daily basis, the battle we face regularly, is really not physical, it's mental, it's in the mind. And so today's podcast, I want to focus on a very simple spiritual energy truth that if your energy will flow where your focus goes, as a matter of fact, it's just a fact. It's the way it goes. So I want to make sure that you guys understand this. And I want to tell you a little bit about me. When I first had my stroke, I haven't got to out there. I'm still learning this. Don't think that this is an easy thing to do. It's retraining of your mind. Don't let people confuse you. Your mind and your brain are two different things. Your mind really is who you are. Your brain is a processor. It's like a computer. But your mind is who you are. The mind is what influences you as a stroke survivor. So I want to remind you that as your energy, if you're finding yourself during a stroke, like I was in the beginning, let me tell you, blank it back to 2010. I could speak. I was pretty much mute. I couldn't move my left side. I can walk. And that is where my focus was in the very beginning of my stroke. I became hopeless, despondent, and had a real bad attitude. So I felt my life was over. Why? Why did I think that my life was over? Because I was focusing on what I can't do. I was focusing on what I cannot do. So when you focus your attention on what you can't do instead of what you can do, you find yourself going spiraling downward. I think always constantly battling a bad attitude about stroke. Stroke is not easy. It's already hard enough, let alone the battle of wages, the war we wage in our mind every day as a stroke survivor. And, like, there's somebody in the chat. I guess I'm going to pull up the chat. Let me pause for just a second. Let me give a shout out a few people that have got here. Sherry Patterson is here. Sherry Patterson, thank you for being here. I appreciate that. Sean White, thank you for being here, bro. Representing the great state of Georgia. Thank you, Sean White. Appreciate that. And then Fireman CV, which is my friend Sean. He's also a stroke survivor. But, guys, I really, really want you to understand this is a basic, fundamental truth that again, I'm going to go back to what I said at the beginning because I don't know that everybody fully understands this basic truth has the power and the ability to change your life, to change your stroke life, because it's so basic. And this is why I think that every hospital in the United States, in fact, around the world, in your stroke hospital should always teach the mind, the power of the mind first, the battle that you're going to face. Put in comments if you, if you agree. If you agree that the mind is the first place that they should teach us stroke survivors to overcome. Because what ends up happening is that our focus goes to what we can't do. And that says us into depression, says us into all kinds of problems. But in reality, this is a basic law of the universe that we, in our minds, control how we feel, how we think, how we look, what's around us. You know what? We can influence everything by the power of mind. But bear with me if I seem a little out of it a little bit because I didn't. I only got 5 hours sleep last night, so I'm doing the best I can. But I think it's really, really important to understand that what we focus on controls our mind, not the brain, our mind, the way we think, our emotions, how we feel. When I first had my stroke, I can remember thinking my life was over, and guess what? That's what my focus was. My focus was on I can't speak, I can't walk, I can't do this, I can't do that. My life is over. And one day I met a man on YouTube named Jeffrey Hazelett. He's a global business celebrity, Jeffrey Hazelett. And he began to talk about thinking big, acting bigger, think big and act bigger was his book he wrote. Think big, act bigger. And how your mindset changes the way your trajectory of your life is. And it's the same thing for us stroke survivors. As I began to take it and change my focus away from what I can't do and started putting it on what I can do, my life began to change as a stroke survivor. I can't do a podcast because I don't speak enough. I can't. I can't. Guess where I'm now? Look at me now. I changed my focus. If you don't think you can do something, you never will. I think the basic word to start is first of all, understand there's life after stroke. Believe me when I tell you that there is life after stroke. You just need to change the way you think. There was a great spiritual teacher named Wayne Dyer that said, change the way you look at things, and the things we'll look at will change. Let me repeat that. Change the way you look at things, your life, your stroke, things you can't do, things you can do. Change the way you look at things, and the things you look at will change. It's not just a cool saying. You actually can change your physical surroundings, your physical parts of your life by changing the way you look at them. Change the way you look at things, and the things you look at will change. So, right now in today's show is really a teetering point where you can actually change your life right now today. If you're a seasoned stroke survivor like me, you may have already learned this fact. And when I was thinking about how can I relate the story to you that will help you understand this concept of where your energy will flow, where your focus goes. And here's what God gave me. Take a look at this marksman. Anybody out there that's shot a gun or shot a rifle on the rifle range, target practice, know that he's focused on the target. The energy is the bullet. The energy is a bullet in your life. The way you focus, he focused the crosshairs on the bullseye of the target, squeezes the trigger, and then boom, guess where the bullet goes? Right to the target. Why? That's what he focused on. So I am telling you that your situation, your outlook on the way you say things, how you feel about yourself as structural is based on what you're looking at, what you're focusing on. I know many stroke survivors. I've been serving the stroke survivor community for going on 10 years now. And I'm telling you that there are many stroke survivors that focus on what they can't do. They're constantly going, I can't walk. I can't do this. I can't do drive. I can't do that. And guess what? They're dark. They're depressed. They really have no hope for the future. But I'm saying if you switch and turn, not easy. I'm not saying it's easy, but it takes training. It takes learning to train your mind. Here, let me build up. I wrote something up on this. You have to train yourself, train your mind to look at what you can do, to look, to change your focus from what you can't do, from negative things in your life, and begin to switch your focus to what those positive things in your life. Great place to start with is gratitude. If there's anything I can tell you, when you first wake up in the morning, set your mind, different mindset. Set your mind. It leads to mindset, but you need to wake up. When you wake up in the morning, open your eyes, just say a simple thank you. Thank you for me opening my eyes, still alive today. That starts your mind off in the right direction. Your focus now, your energy is now going to be on the positive side because you're focusing on what you're grateful for. Something that you need to cast a net of gratefulness to capture joy. You need to cast a net of gratefulness. If you are grateful, if you just constantly go over throughout your entire day, grateful. Thank you for being alive. Thank you for the bird singing. Thank you for my wife. Thank you for my whatever it is in your life. I know it sounds silly, but we have a poodle. It's a poodle, big dog. I am so grateful for the energy that dog has brought into our lives. God, in my opinion, God sent Bear, our stand-up poodle, into our lives to comfort Rebecca. I watched a bunch those two have. It's amazing. So, yeah, I focus on those things that are positive. Focus on those things you're thankful for. Focus on those things you're grateful for. Now, what will happen? Remember, Stroke is the enemy. Stroke will lie to you. You begin to get you all focused on the wrong thing. You can't do this. Stroke will lie to you, say you're worthless. you are nothing but a burden to your family. And if you go down that road, a burden of focusing on those negative aspects of your life, that's your energy will flow. So right now, today, you've got a chance, an opportunity to change your focus, shift your focus. How do I shift my focus? Again, remember, guys, it's like you have to train your mind. Your mind, for whatever reason, I don't know. Maybe somebody could put a comment. The human brain seems to be, a human mind seems to be bent on looking what is negative, what is bad, what is hard in your life, and focus on those things. But as you train your mind, as you begin to train your mind to focus on the things that are positive, you will begin to realize and you will see your whole life will change. Oh, guys, I just pulled up I had the wrong. You look at you. Thank you for all the comments you guys are doing. I had the wrong screen open. I couldn't see the comments. In fact, let me see if I could put them on screen. You guys can look at them. No. Oh, yeah, they are. So when you guys comment now, they'll come up on the screen. You'll actually see them. I want to show you something because let's see if I can do it this way. Well, I'm not sure. God, we'll just go for me because I'm not sure. But it's amazing to me how many stroke survivors stay in that dark place. I believe, and I will say it again. I said earlier that the hospitals, stroke hospitals, should teach about how to overcome the mind, how the mind is a battlefield for stroke survivors. I don't know any stroke survivor who really has ever been taught from a hospital about the mind. We as stroke survivors have power in our mind. And I'm challenging you today to learn to train your mind to be positive, to focus on those things that you're grateful for. Somebody put in a new comment in the chat, so you see which direction it's going. Just put something in there. I don't know. But I think it's really, I think when you put your mind in the right place, remember this one truth. Where the mind goes, the body follows. Let me repeat that. Where the mind goes, the body follows. So if you believe that you could drive again, like Scott White did, he was told by several professionals, quote unquote, professionals, doctors, whoever, said you will never drive again. You will never be able to live on your own again. But Scott chose to reject that and turned his mind to, I believe I can. I can drive again. And guess what? If you notice by the chat, he's driven 8,000 miles as of today. Started in 2033. Well, it can't be. Scott, the year must be wrong. Sorry, bro. I think meant 2023. He started driving in 2023. He's now driven I can't see it now. I don't know why. I have no idea. Anyway, guys, listen. If you were to change your life today, start being grateful. Set your mind. Wake up. Thank you for me opening my eyes and being alive today. Thank you for the bursting in the air. Thank you for the rain outside. Thank you for my life. Yeah, I don't know why this is. Guys, I don't know why. I don't know. Understand this at all. This is the first time I'm using the chat overlay, and I'm not used to it. But I want you to understand, realize something. That your battle you face on a daily basis as a stroke survivor is the way you think. Constantly, stroke is lying to us, trying to distract us and look on negative things. You do make a purposeful intention of saying, I'm going to look at this. I'm going to look at what I'm grateful for. Thank you, I'm alive. Thank you for my friend Sherry. Thank you, my friend Sean. Thank you for my friend Bryce. Thank you for my friend. Let's just be grateful. Fill your heart with gratefulness, and I guarantee you, your life will change. I could have stayed. It kept telling myself, I can't do a podcast. I can't do a podcast because I'm too messed up. I just got too many physical deficits. And to go stay focused on that. Guess what I would? I would have never been here today. You would have been this podcast, Stroke the Journey Within podcast. It's about us. It's not just about me, it's about us as a community coming together, sharing our experiences, sharing what's happening in our lives. And that's really bad. I'll try. I'm gonna refresh this. Hold on. Let me refresh this. Hold on. Let's do that. I'm gonna hit refresh. Okay, that seemed to work, but I'm trying to get the chat to scroll. Oh, it starts at the top thing. Thank you. Thank you very much. By the way, Sean just said something. People need to hear your story, Aaron. Coming up in the future podcast, I already have scheduled. I'm be telling my story, and I know you guys are gonna. This is my story. For me, stroke has been a journey within, and my focus of this year is writing a book. I want to write a book called Stroke the Journey Within because for me, I honestly believe that my stroke turned my eyes, my mind from outward to inward. And my journey became something within me. It became within my mind. And I think it's important that we have opportunities that we see in our lives that we don't let pass up. Everybody that's out there watching this podcast has a purpose. You have purpose. Let me tell you, Henry Ford said this way. What do you think you can? What do you think you can't? Both are correct. So what I'm saying is that understand you can. And if you think you can't, you never will. But if you focus on what you can do, you will. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. It's working now. It's on the right side. Something different. I'm trying. So now you get to read each other's comments. I encourage you, put your comments, talk to each other back and forth in the comments, whatever. Yeah, like Sean just said, lots of people think that they are alone. That is why it's important to share your experiences. How many of you out there feel like you're alone? How many of out there feel like you're alone? Put I do in comments because I'm here to tell you you're not. We're here together right now. You're not alone. If you ever need someone to talk to, please email my email scrolling at the bottom of the page. And I want you to know you're not alone. So I'm going to leave this running at the time so quick up. How do we retrain our minds to focus on positive things? YouTube is a great place. Type in YouTube, go to search on YouTube, go Stroke Survivor Inspirationals, and you'll come up with a ton of videos designed to inspire you as a stroke survivor. I encourage you to please go to Stroke TV Media on YouTube. Stroke TV Media on YouTube. We have hundreds of videos. I have hundreds of videos on there that will inspire you. That is how we train the mind. We wash it. We basically just keep washing it. You turn see you find yourself focusing on something negative, turn away. Don't don't try to say I'm not gonna do that, but just replace it with something positive. And I promise you your life as stroke survivor will change. Well, it's I'm really getting disappointed that this time went by so quick. But let me leave you with this. Focus on what you're grateful for. Today, just close your eyes or not, doesn't matter, or just flood your mind with gratefulness. Flood your mind with gratefulness and watch your life change. Because if you focus on gratefulness, your life will change. I'm telling you right now. So, we're out of time. I appreciate each and every one of you. Sean, Sherry, Scott, they're here. Thank you for being here. I appreciate that, guys. It means a lot to me. And again, remember meet every Friday here at 2 p.m. West Coast time and 5 p.m. East Coast time. Every Friday at 2 p.m. right here. And Sherry, I'm so happy you made it. Sherry is having a hard time finding this where we're at, but I'm glad you're sharing. Sean, thank you for being here. Let's just want to thank you guys. We are together. We are a community and we're stronger together. We are stronger together. So encourage each other. Focus on what we can do. Focus on being grateful today. You much love to you, brothers. Sean. Thanks, bro. Sean's going to be in my podcast soon. Hopefully by the next few months, we'll have Sean on there. You guys will get to meet him. Really, man. But everybody have a great day. I really appreciate being. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. And remember, subscribe and share this video with someone who needs it. Thank you guys. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you for being here, everybody. Have a great